You are just a soft little red potato.
Repeatedly hitting the refresh button enough times to DDoS the server.
DDoS? What about dtrace?
Oh god.
Wah.
Oh god.
Why are they still making more of these movies?
You got that ad too.
They're making more Mission Impossible movies.
Yep, that's the one.
Alright, here we go. Now, kitty. Alright, let's see. Where were we? Yes, it does. Okay.
I can see everything here. It doesn't look like any textures are unloaded.
That's not what I'd be expecting to have to worry about, at the very least.
Fair.
You know, no one ever bats an eye when you draw your fucking weapon in places like this.
Nope.
Then again, most players would probably end up dying a lot due to that, if that was the case.
What do you call it? Lore-wise, it kind of makes sense. Since, once again, you are kind of a Spectre, so as long as you're not going shooting random people, it's probably allowed.
I forgot where I'm supposed to go.
Elder brother?
So you talked to the person about getting into one of the offices.
Yeah, him, Lorik.
Yeah. I don't remember where the heck they said the office is, though.
Synthetic Insights security disabled?
Oh, yeah, I think that was the place you had to get into. Or, no, that was Freddy.
From the thing I turned down?
Yes.
Oh well. I got XP.
Yeah, there's like 3 different ways to do this. How do you get out the door? Or quest. Technically, you can do all of them at once.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Go through the elevator.
What sort of office? Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down on the instrument. Full benefits is called this. Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, vacation, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort then? And the equator? Backpacking, diving,
Am I supposed to find an elevator?
There
Yeah.
is an elevator you're supposed to go to that takes you to the corporate office. I just don't remember where it is. It might be outside of the bar area.
There's an elevator this
No,
way.
it's a whole different area that looks similar to that one.
Corpo culture, gotta love it.
I think I'm going the wrong way.
You might not be. I think this area here is that you're going to is a hub for the various rooms. Yeah, this is a hub, so this is probably the way you need to go.
Downstairs.
All right, all right. I guess you remember this then.
Yes. Sadly, I've done it enough. Right.
I personally enjoy
I
it.
said right.
I don't know what which delay you're looking at.
Left. Go through there. Yes.
Wait,
Keep going that way.
Garage.
Yes, I know. There
Oh,
should be
wait,
a. I
right
think
before-
that. Yep, there's an
yeah,
elevator
I
there.
know, right before the garage. That's right.
It's kind of funny. They're awfully stingy about letting people outside, aren't they?
Yeah, it's mostly because they don't want people seeing like half the shit that goes on. Because
Oh, just to
very-
keep people out of the keep people stuck in the port.
yeah, they don't want people going out to the various labs because the various whole thing is free market and emphasis on the free. Which means typical galactic ethics laws don't apply here. At all.
What's ethic laws?
Exactly.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
There's still some people that you have to shoot, unfortunately.
Yeah, the initial three are
I will destroy you.
It just lessens the guards.
He's a dead corpse? I think he's dead.
Yep. Trivia: lift also preserves the target's forward momentum.
You don't say.
Yep.
Bye-bye, sucker! I could
Someone
never aim like this when I, like, a year ago, I could never aim like this on a controller.
That's impressive, honestly, that they're able to snapshot so quickly with that. I was never great with the snipers.
To be fair, it's not like the enemies are exactly making it very hard, because I'm not exactly on a hard difficulty.
You're on normal, right?
Yeah.
Ah, I thought so. Okay, I mean, that's honestly the way I play, so...
Here's the thing. I like Hello, Otto. How are you? Welcome on in. I'd prefer to have fun playing a game rather than bash my head against a wall.
100%.
Yes, raid the guy's office. By the way, that is a very large office for the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty large admittedly. Also very empty.
Is it not letting me shoot at them?
No,
Yeah, I don't think you can shoot those ones.
no, that's a cutscene.
Yeah, you have to talk.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Uh-uh. Ananias
I'll
would
be
throw
back. I'm
you
gonna
off
grab some
world for
tea.
what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Being a cop doesn't give you the right to break the law yourself. You accepted bribe money.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk with your legs.
Oh god. Your health.
Fucking bitches. What? I've been booped.
Yee.
Nude abuse.
Yes, it is time to boot the valley. Oh.
There's more people.
I must be on the lower floors.
Probably. But yeah, I like how this man's office is just this goddamn large.
Now is not the time.
He literally has other buildings inside of it.
I will destroy you!
I will destroy you!
Perimeter secured.
Well, that was underwhelming, wasn't it?
Yeah, they couldn't do much there.
I will destroy you!
Boom!
Yeah, yep.
I've been grinding way
Commander,
too.
there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Smartass.
I can work with that.
Which one is technically in the right here, though?
Either you give him the evidence or you talk to her.
Yeah, I forget which one and actually. I think both of them kind of want him gone. Want Ananias gone. I just don't remember which one does it which way.
You just give him, if you give him the evidence, he'll just give you the pass to go to the garage. The lady activates another little side quest for that whole area.
Oh, that's right. Her thing is she used it to arrest him. That was it.
To arrest
What was
Lauren
it
or
trying-
Ananias?
Ananias.
Ananias.
Oh, and it's a great cutscene.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth seeing.
Well, let's find out.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board
The
knows
NIA.
about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's
Keen's
garage
pass.
pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Seems we'd help more people if we did as she asks.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Or does she work?
If you go out the elevator, go all the way down to the right.
Okay.
Yep.
Do that then.
By the way, did you visit the shop here?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator
Boom.
contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeas' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeas. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
And then back out this way, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think
Hello,
it's,
Kendrick. How are you? It's going well.
I believe
Have a good look.
directly across.
Hello, Lysiris. All right, Hunter. You said which way?
Go straight, then all the way to the right once you hit that wall.
Ah, I see. Okay. Get booped. Already been booped
Because
today.
the left way is out, the right is the office.
Yep, that's right. This.
Here we go. This is a lot of wasted space. Very corporate.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
That was great.
Yep.
See you around the galaxy. I owe you a beer. I can't keep my hands out of things.
Yep.
Oh, these are some nice shelves.
Those aren't too bad looking, all things considered.
Yeah, she was very happy.
Yep. It's funny, before this she poses as his secretary.
Well, it doesn't pay to extort people in power, does it?
Yep.
And now I can do the garage.
Yep.
I'm not so interested in the other quests.
There isn't too much here. All of them kind of lead to the same destination. Basically, all of them are a way to get a garage pass.
Well, it certainly would be a garage path as well.
It's true.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Why do you ask?
Read it where it's due. There's a lot of corruption here. Maybe this will rein it in a bit. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus. And the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15.
Pretty much all quests lead to that peak, but only a couple of them led you to actually getting the garage pass.
Yeah.
Analeus had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to blackmail them. It happens often enough. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board is going to feed him to the Nathak.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Yep. You have to drive there.
And Geth.
Yep. This is typically one of the first places you would use this kind. The freaking stalkers. But you've already
Just you know what the matriarch had in the crates.
Well, that's not how I expected it to happen. Fuck off, you scuttler!
Hit with a lift.
Where are these things?
No sight.
Gun out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Oh god. Well.
Perimeter secured.
What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, Venezia packed them in the shipping containers she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Venezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We've fought Geth before. We'll take care of them for you.
I appreciate that. My people are good, but few of them have combat experience. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Whoops.
Well, are you really surprised?
Guess you should have looked a little more closely in those. Thankfully, just like all the other main missions, it's a straight shot.
Well, remember, the era of like hallway dungeons and things like that had arrived.
Exactly.
Like World of Warcraft. Fucking hallways.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. Some of the earlier WoW dungeons actually were a lot more complex. I'm stuck.
Oh, that's a glitch.
I can't. Okay, there we go.
Ooh, okay.
That would have been spicy.
Yeah. Yay. Either that or you somehow hit a loading zone over there.
Could have been. I'm stuck again.
That's really weird.
I'm stuck.
Oh god. What the hell? That's so weird. It was never that I played through.
Alrighty. But yeah, Ass Effect is going okay, apart from bugs. What is that supposed to be, a heftier version?
Yeah. That's all.
I'll probably just run it over again.
Probably. Yeah.
What the?
Oh yeah, those arrows. Yeah, the developers basically expected this mission to be your first encounter with stuff like armatures and stalkers.
Meanwhile, I've been seeing them all over the fucking place.
Yep.
Wow. Am I actually audible on the stream? My brain just had a moment. Fuck are you?
Yep, you are.
Alright. Then again, I imagine people would have started telling me quite loudly if I wasn't visible or audible.
That is definitely true.
The thing is, early on, I didn't know this thing had a fucking scope.
Oh gosh, you only just found that out recently, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the scope is pretty necessary for most people.
Yeah, I've been enjoying myself. I had no actually I had no calls today. I don't think.
Oh, the year that you had a brother. Maybe that at least.
There we
Why
go.
not?
Wah! A boost.
I had.
Ah. So, now that you have a car, you should be able to hopefully find a place to work soon.
Yep, that is the next step. Basically, the final one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, insurance is pretty far in the hole.
Well, you're not that young though, huh?
It's just a matter of I have to really get on a job on time passes. What that's going to bring the rest of my savings.
I'm sure you can do it, huh?
Yeah, I think I can manage it. I'm taking a week though to kind of relax before I start.
Yep. Well, you can casually throw out applications to things that are interesting you at the very least right now.
That's true, yeah.
Because who knows, they might be needing someone.
That is true.
Even if it's something like McDonald's, it's still better than nothing.
Fair point there. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing delivery again. It was never really the delivery that bothered me. I would like something a little bit more reasonable, but right now I'm not being stupid.
Not being stupid picky, because generally being picky is stupid.
Sometimes
To an
it
extent.
happens. I've learned that the hard way.
Nalds McDough. I'm assuming I'm probably going to have to fight Benezia.
This will slow them down.
Oh, that was its gun.
Yep. Now it gets hard. Oh boy.
Of course they have Krogan mercs.
Yep.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facilities. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get main power back.
They're doing something sussy. The game really does basically turn you into a galactic cop.
Pretty much, honestly.
Though I'd liken it more to one of the judges from Judge Dredd in this case, because you basically have carte blanche to do practically whatever.
Exactly.
Competitor to Burbekerg. Burbekerg.
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
But you know, I don't think I'm gonna have much compunction putting a bullet in this lady's head.
Fair, fair.
Though, sending them back and arrested would be great, but I don't think they're gonna give me a chance to do anything but a body bag.
Sorry, commandos are not known for surrendering.
Well, antibiotic time. And I've got 2 tech users. Do I shoot those or no? It won't let me shoot them.
No, you do not.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Man, hostile workplace.
Corporations don't like loose ends.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, if corporations here on Earth thought they could get away with it, I guarantee they would.
100%. You can bet that that's the first thing Bezos and Elon are going to do when they actually get up in space. I mean, Bezos already has the patent for the wage.
The wage cake?
The wage.
What is that?
It is literally cake is locked from the outside and try and yes, this is all in the patent document.
Ding!
And it's specifically not listed as just a safety thing, but as a means to keep employees employed.
I think that should be prohibited immediately.
What was that?
Animals, wind.
Yeah.
This place is in bad shape.
The fuck is that? It looks like...
New alien. Yeah, watch out. Some of them explode.
What the hell were those?
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Area secured.
You know, with things like these, I don't think the sniper rifle's going to be the best option.
Yeah, I will tell you, those are melee, mostly melee folk. And you do not want them getting close to you.
I need something with a better refire rate, honestly.
They can still attack from range, but they prefer to get in your face. They are way tougher than husks, too.
Oh, this can fire a long time.
Oh yeah. No, it is an assault rifle. It's not one of the single actual fire ones either.
I mean, burst fire?
Oh yeah, burst fire was their one. Yep.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Mean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta keep an eye on the vents. They like to come out of those.
Yeah, that's what the radar's for.
We're in the ventilation shaft.
Game's being a bit loud with the gunfire. Suppose I can adjust it downwards. I think last time people were asking me to bring it up.
I imagine it's mostly effects volume you want to tweak if you can.
Well, I guess I'll just do the sound in here then. Let's set it to that. How about that?
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, because I remember last time dialogue was too low, but now it's this effects that are too high.
Whoa, 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 baby.
Engaging target.
A backup power system, Commander. Must be for the station mainframe.
The damage is not extensive.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Well then.
Where?
Into the core.
What's manual interfact at the normal thing? The hacking minigame?
Yeah, the hacking minigame.
Oh.
Well, it's not the normal hacking making game. It's a, yeah, basically you try and get all of the blocks from the left side to the others.
I'm not playing Tower of Hanoi.
Actually, yeah, that is kind of what it is. Come to think of it.
I'm not dealing with that shit.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Help would be great. Who are you?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline.
He didn't want to be
Report
followed.
complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection.
It just pumps them
The
out.
router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation 2 breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger
We'll
trams
do that part
are
first.
offline.
Not a bad idea. Yes, this one.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Nicely done.
Eh.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
I figured it might be good to change the shredders.
Not a bad idea, actually, considering that you're not facing a lot of shielded enemies right now.
Because I get the feeling that they were all basically, she released all the biological experiments to try to fuck us up.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
There we go.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Now entering main reactor.
Up, up, up,
User
up.
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Well, I hope the
alert.
adjusted volume
Main
is better.
reactor shut down
Or
in
yeah, the
accordance
Cirrus.
with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Damn, does that mean there's guts here?
That's a long ways down.
Yep.
Yep. Thank God.
Probably another one over here.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I hate those creepy ones.
Yeah, the stalkers are really creepy.
Well, yeah, Lift took care of it, though.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, I managed to hit it. Okay, bye.
User alert. Main reactor shut
There they
down
go.
in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual
And
restart
next
required.
Biotics were ridiculous. Back before biotics had travel time.
Why did they add travel time?
Because they realized that just being able to point something you could see it and send it into the stratosphere was a little overpowered. That being said, they also moved the biotic projectile around corners if you were careful with your aiming.
You could do
All
what?
targets eliminated.
You could curve the projectile from them around corners.
Funky.
Pretty much using the
User
broken
alert.
third-person
Main reactor
perspective.
shut
If
down
you
in
can
accordance with emergency
slightly see them out of a corner, they can't see you. So that's really not curving it around. That's just angles.
Well, I mean, yeah, you could angle it if you aimed your camera in the right way and threw it at the right direction.
By the way, what do you think about how I've rearranged the server a bit, Hunter? I'd put the
What?
thing in there at the top.
What thing on top? Oh.
I meant in announcements, so you can customize what does and doesn't show, and apply roles. I'm probably going to discontinue the use of the bot soon. Because it's not like I need it anymore. I still think that,
Now I'm ready.
No, I'm ready.
Wow.
Yeah. Ah, nice.
Medium armor. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Forgot that you do actually get up to medium armor at a certain point. It's a ways in, but even so.
Alrighty.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
That likely means the more bugs.
Yep.
They're locked in.
The door could be finessed. It appears that the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Wait, I could have just started up Mira and had her purge them, couldn't I?
Yep.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
People throw away the strangest things.
Yeah.
Oh, those are the explodey dudes, aren't they?
Yep.
Perimeter secured.
The small one.
Why is it saying that I need to interact? Saying I can interact with something?
Oh yeah, that icon stays on there no matter what you do.
Oh, it just tells me where I can interact with the AI.
Yeah.
Alright. That's good to hear that's better, Lysiris. Ba 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 ba. That pause in case one of those fuckers is like.
Definitely a good idea in this area. Wow. Yeah. Yep, that's the hope. It'll still be a while since I have to conserve extra until I get a job. But exactly. That is the hope anyway.
Because I definitely have fun things to show you. Aha!
I look forward to such. Animal. Oh gee. You've been having problems with bugs too, eh? Ooh. Huh. Ooh. too sure, but I think a quest should serve my A needs, honestly. Okay. Good to know. Yes. I specifically use that. I don't trust wireless with that kind of connection on my PC. Ooh, that would be good. Of course, my headset is a wired connection, so there's that, but still.
Quest is actually set up in a way that you can wirelessly without that.
Oh. Does the Quest come with its own mic, or how does that work?
It has a built-in mic, but a lot of people like to switch it out.
Okay. I might do that in that case.
You can get a mod mic.
Okay.
Departing Central Station.
Here we go.
Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Here we go. Hello, Fayor.
Hey, Faye.
Good morning. How are we all doing?
I am doing lovely.
Fetching.
Yep.
And how goes the stream, my dear? All
It's
good?
going lovely. I found bugs.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny.
Not that kind of bugs. The hot labs. Captain J. Ventralis.
Interesting.
Yep. Lab experiment has gone wrong.
Oh,
Very
no.
wrong. Speaking of which,
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
We've never seen anything like them. What do you know?
I'm no xenobiologist. They're fast, vicious, and there's a hell of a lot of them. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Oh, I love it.
yeah, he's under no illusions as to what exactly happened.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Look out!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
He's not wrong.
Yep.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
What?
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Think you could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend? Because I do not know anything about the matriarch. Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Wow, she's been sassy.
Then I will return to my
I don't think they're meant to actually have much info for you.
Some of these guys actually do have some good info.
I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Always did love Outpour's speaking habits.
They are so absolutely unenthused.
Yep. I mean, it is all part of their biology and their planet they come from. You take a tumble over on their planet, it will be the last thing you ever do.
But it's heavy?
Yeah, they have super high gravity. So being cautious is, important to survive.
Lovely.
It's also what results in their slower speech because everything about them is slow. Ironically enough, the way they fight is they strap heavy weapons to their backs and wade towards enemies like living tanks.
One moment. What? I knew it was gonna die soon. Ah, here's the poor bastard.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Report any suspicious noises indeed. Ba ba ba.
What do you want?
Were they attacked by the aliens?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
That was sabotage. That's industrial sabotage, isn't it? Oh, I'm muted. Fuck. That was industrial sabotage. What the hell?
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this, but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Oh.
Please, oh God, do not report this to corporate.
Yeah.
I think as a doctor, he cares more about the actual people, though.
Yeah. He wants to not get, murked, but he does care about his people.
Is it the restricted area?
Yeah, it's the restricted area, but I think you have to talk to the guard at the front first to get in
Got
there.
smoke? We're all out.
So, guard here or back to what's his name?
The captain.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh no, it's quarantine. My bad. For me, it was restricted area. No, I think it was restricted area. Sorry, this place is a bit of a maze to me.
What?
It's been too long for me.
Your tail's getting abused again, Faye.
Oh, not again.
You moaned when you said that.
I did. Oh. I mean, oh no.
If it isn't the potato.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
This is why you don't reintroduce extinct species. Because their natural predators are probably gone.
Yep, the Rachni, the terrifying hive mind species that the Krogan
I heard
were
you were at the hot
specifically
labs.
uplifted to deal
How
with.
did you make it out alive?
Yep, before they got castrated.
Doctors on Muir.
Yep.
We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram and I closed the
So
doors.
technically their natural enemy is still
Banged
around.
on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Holy shit.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
He was going to try to use the biotics to control them, I'm guessing.
Lovely.
Lovely.
I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea. I'll be back in a second.
Alright.
I require hydration.
Of course.
Hydrate the fox. Fill them with fun.
Yeah.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Ah, this is the guy.
So I have to go talk to his boss?
Yep.
Where?
Pretty sure that's, yeah. That's the one.
Well, you might be able to make something like the finger nom, but modify it to target tailbones, Listeris.
That's a good idea there.
Put a list of things of the prioritized bone names, so that it tries to bite further down. That may help.
Tail nom is good. Nom the tail.
Oh no, that's back the way I just came.
Yeah, as I said, this place is a little bit of a maze due to just the way it's laid out.
I'd call it a pain in the tuchus.
Yeah, this is the guy I'm pretty sure you have to talk to get into this quarantine area.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
The guy is pragmatic.
You're not on his payroll, you're not technically his responsibility, and you're crazy enough to do it, so what's he to complain about?
Exactly.
Ba 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 ba.
Yep, that's down.
No, not quite.
That's right, that's the med bay. The quarantine area, right?
Quarantine?
Quarantine?
You're silly.
Yeah.
Get booped.
This is acceptable.
Boop eternal.
Sorry for moving, it is true.
Ba 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 ba. But yeah, you sound like you're a lot better mood since you got that set up.
Definitely. I'm still terrified about the insurance, but I am much happier now that I've got an actual vehicle I can use.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Yep. It's actually a pretty small lab, truth be told.
Oh, you don't exactly have to have a super big lab.
Yep. Ah, yes.
Okay, so I have to press Simon Says, I guess.
Yes, it is literally Simon Says.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
What the hell?
You're a sleeper agent for Benezia.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise, and here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Nicely done. Oh.
Commander, looks like that Asari doctor killed the guard.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Basically, it's go to person, do quest, get key card, go further.
Yeah, that's pretty well sums up this particular planet. At least until you get into the actual lab.
Man, she walks like she has a sickness.
Mass Effect 1 walk cycles were interesting, shall we just say.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards. They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
Thanks for the warning. Here's the cure.
Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again. They seem to be coming along well.
I need to get into the maintenance areas.
You're not supposed to go back there. But I guess there's nothing to hurt. Here's my pass. Just don't tell the guards.
Talk to you later.
Of course. Be careful.
Did you kill everybody, or did you knock them out with the grenades?
Knock who out? What?
That's a different mission.
I killed the Asari that were trying to go after me.
Oh.
Been counting your kills? I'm up to 24.
So is this where I'm supposed to have the pass?
I believe they've, yes, I believe this is it.
Wow.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Oh, wait. Oh, this might be interesting.
Unfortunately, very angry turns.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
Did I just piss off everything here?
Yes. I don't think this was the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna reload.
The Angie. Save 50 something.
I guess that's the last thing to do. Wonder what's even in there.
It's another entrance.
Yeah. That one, if you take that entrance, it pisses everyone off and basically the whole station attacks you. If you take the maintenance access entrance, which I believe he gives you the pass to, it's a lot safer, quote unquote. And it also makes it so you don't have to fight all these guys. Both give you the same amount of EXP.
Which I think the maintenance shaft is in the medical bay?
Is it?
I do not remember.
I didn't go down here.
Things are labeled, it's just really hard to tell what's what.
What planet are you on? Novaria?
Yeah. I'm assuming I'm not... Basically, the maintenance, I guess, is a way to get into the hot lab.
Yeah. There should be a door or sign marked maintenance.
Another way is through a maintenance backdoor at the quarantine lab.
Quarantine labs. Okay, so that's through the barracks.
Yeah. Think those barracks. Yep.
Yeah.
To quarantine.
Okay, I remember now. All right.
Is the stream frozen on your end too?
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
I wasn't sure.
It's because
That's
I
because he alt
alt-tabbed.
tabbed.
Ah. I was worried that something had gone wrong on my end.
No, I was just having a moment.
It went horribly wrong. Everything went wrong.
Yeah, that's the main area.
There will be bugs.
Well, I figured that.
Bugs. Bugs, bugs, bugs.
Hello. And just the meat splat as they fall.
What is with you two?
What?
Oh, they'll teleport ahead.
Freaking idiots.
Yeah. Ally AI does kind of get stuck on doors, unfortunately.
Mass Effect 1 AI, Mass Effect 2, a little bit better. Mass Effect 3, the best.
Oh yeah. They gradually and noticeably improved at each iteration.
Mass Effect 4, aka Andromeda, don't play.
Did I just fuck up something by doing that?
No. I think you have to go through a different entrance. Remember, this place is kind of a bit of a minefield. Yep, there you go. This is the way in.
Alrighty.
Yep. I would definitely recommend saving because,
She nasty?
yeah, she is a proper boss.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this
They're
confrontation.
remaking a lot of old games.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
There's obviously no peaceful way to settle this.
Indeed.
return the tea and some eggs.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
The ship that attacked Eden Prime? I didn't think anything that size could land on a planet.
It has a very powerful mass effect drive. But that is not Sovereign's true power. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Can I assume you found the coordinates?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go
I'm going to bed.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
realised I was talking to you, she was he herself.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still hear it like metal on metal, squealing and reverberating.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
It was probably the wounds that caused it.
Yep.
Pain could have applied to anything, exactly.
So much pain that eventually was able to. Oh yeah, you have to talk. You have to look at the Rachni and go further.
Yeah, that took me forever to do it, to realise.
That isn't supposed to be happening.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
I didn't come here to talk to bugs.
The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
Makes sense. A baby left alone in a closet until he's 16 won't be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Commander, those tanks on her enclosure, they're acid. Strong enough to dissolve any living creature. They must have installed them for a reason.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
Assuming this affects something in the later games?
This is a massive decision, yes. Yeah, this is one of the big decisions. Do you spare the last Brachni, or do you kill them?
That is the question, isn't it?
Yep. In the mind of the greater galaxy, the choice is either you remove the last threat of the galaxy of a plague that was Draconi, and in the other side, well, you know, human rights and life and all that.
Especially as they say that they don't know what happened and back then, but they are willing to turn over a new leaf, so to speak.
Let's see. I actually don't remember this quest.
It was one of my favorites personally, just because of the whole thing of discovering the reason behind Benezia's betrayal and the whole Rachni as a species. I always liked them.
Yeah, exactly.
They are just hive babies that kind of got a really sour deal.
Yeah. Personally, I went with freeing them. Letting them live.
I've
These
usually gone
ones
with
can
that
learn from themselves.
So apparently there's a different enemy type that appears if I do let them go.
That enemy type will appear regardless, sadly enough.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think I'm going to kill them.
Fair enough.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Alright.
Good, Morgans, good. You not take part in genocide.
Oh, I guess they were still dead.
Yeah, they were still dead. They were just kind of puppeting them around.
Their sentient bodies are handy, you know.
Yep.
Sapient creature.
Exactly.
I guess I'm gonna probably have pissed somebody off.
Oh, you most definitely have very much angered the corporations on Nuberia.
Yeah, the corporations and the Krogans might not like it. But at least you can have peace of mind of the fact that you didn't take part in annihilating your entire species.
Again.
Yeah, second time.
And they also can't be used as a weapon now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And who knows, perhaps in the far, far future they'll come back as a important, you know, civilization.
It is kind of interesting when you realize, like, the Rachni are kind of Mass Effect's only real hive mind.
Yeah. They were completely misunderstood because as soon as the
Wait,
turns...
Hot Labs is open. Was I just in there?
You were, yes.
Yep, that's where you
Yeah.
were.
So basically, you take the tram. One of the way you would have fought through is you would have taken the tram to this point.
Oh, I guess I just go back now.
Yep. Exactly.
What?
Hot Labs have not been resolved.
I'm gonna go to the Hot Labs then, through the elevator.
Maybe Hot Labs was
Oh, we need to kill the crazed children that they
Oh yeah, that's right. Those are through the hot labs.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. Yeah, as I said.
It's been a while.
Yeah, this place is
We're working on
more.
like 5-year memory or more.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say of all the main missions, this is probably the most maze-like, just because it's all these prefab corridors.
Yeah, which are lovely. I love these models.
I actually do appreciate very much. It's a very good use of reusing tile sets.
Yep. And me though, keeping this.
There's one dude down here.
A single fucking guy sitting in a chair.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries, this is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Yeah, no.
Obviously, they were wrong.
Yeah.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Well then.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Well, that's not very nice.
Someone's given up.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
He literally has done the. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for death to come to me. And then you just walk in.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Are there any survivors in here?
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the operations deck. There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
It's always a good idea to RTFM, ma'am.
To what?
To what? Read the fucking manual.
Yeah.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
What is mumble something?
Oh gosh, I don't remember what that does.
6 Emperor Tyrann 3.
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Who would have those codes?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving
Does
on.
that mean I have to leave the facility or someone here?
Yeah, it's the guy you talked to.
The guy in the chair.
Yep, he has the code.
I mean, he could have given you the code before you left, but you know.
I am feeling not so well.
Let's see, so you have to tell him how, yeah, it's the...
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira instructions.
Well, that was
Okay, thankfully you do get hit, if you search his body, you do get the keys. But yeah, well, he was right, he did meet a bad end.
Yep.
He chose the right spot to sit.
How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
And now, run.
Yeah, basically, take down the one Yep.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, that's literally all you have to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some very angry corpos.
Oh yeah. And yes, I have checked. It is literally infinite spawn of Rachni until you get out of there or die.
Yeah, I spent way too long in there before realizing there was no point.
I saved Arachni Queen.
As you should.
Indeed.
You're the pariah of the sentient beings in that particular part of the galaxy.
Yep.
That means helping all the sentients.
As you should.
Now, if they were triples, on the other hand, from Star Trek, slaughter everything.
Gosh.
Just nuke from orbit at that point.
Even the Klingons went to actual galactic war against triples.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Of course they'd focus on that.
Yep. But hey, since you've completed a new mission, and various people on your crew probably are willing to talk to you again.
Yes.
This is what happens when they actually allow a thinking, caring, emotional human being into the team. Fucking humans and their hearts.
Yep. I mean, yeah.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for a lost mass relay to who knows where, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Alenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream.
Camp.
I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb.
Blam.
Beats the
Welcome to
brain tumor
stream.
some kids grew up with.
Yep, as I said, you either get space psychic or you get super cancer.
Yeah, super cancer.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
And you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl
LAN party.
who had a little circle around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
What? The characters were well written, though.
I absolutely
Yes,
love
Commander?
the way
Is there
characters
something you
in this
need?
series.
Doesn't really have much to say, does
How
she?
did you end up serving on an
Yeah,
Alliance
it's
ship?
only
I
the
enlisted
main
right
crew
out of med
members
school.
that get new
I thought it would
dialogue.
seem boring to me. I wanted to try, but humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, it's the main crew members, the ones you can take on the missions with you, and Joker, that are the big ones.
Although, Karis is always, calibrating.
I mean, to be fair, he is one of the main crew members, so...
Ba 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 ba. I see the Maddie Murph left.
Yeah, it seems so.
Unfortunate.
Murph.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
That's a good question.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Whoa.
Yeah, you could tell they were really, slowly working on fleshing out the characters, but they did a very good job on it despite that.
Yep.
I get the feeling they didn't get to do as much as they wanted to because EA was definitely not going to give them the budget they needed.
They were probably breathing down their neck.
Commander, good to
doubt
see
it.
I gotta go.
I
Commander.
guess there's nothing wrong with him. Nothing new.
Oh, the personal question might be it. Actually.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have.
I remember this Solarian.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Case was a bit disturbing.
Oh,
what happened?
The one about
We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was.
You've seen this?
But this case wasn't that clear cut.
Okay, so he did give you that.
So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No salarium. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the genetics?
While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely.
He seems to be a little bit of chaotic, between chaotic, neutral, and good.
Yeah, he's definitely chaotic good.
That was our big break. These people weren't just
like,
Dr.
oh yeah,
employees. They were test tubes, walking.
He was growing parts inside.
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what
That's the worst part. We never caught him. He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and by the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilians. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but all they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped him.
I suppose I can see both sides.
I suppose. Kenwick just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers. He changed. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion.
Now I have it. Maybe I didn't finish it last time.
You probably didn't finish.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Seems like he actually did want it to be good and just couldn't hack it.
Yep. Yeah, Rex is kind of a weird, is almost like chaotic neutral in all truth.
Honestly, sounded like he was trying to be a noble and decent person, but basically got screwed by people wanting to keep to the old ways.
Exactly.
So he has to live however he can now.
Commander?
Yep.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Commander. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Commander.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Oh, but the humans are like
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies.
What you say?
Humanity. I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Well, fine.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
so you get that from the backstory. Interesting. Must have never had that
All right,
backstory.
I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
I'm gonna put her down the path of not being a racist asshole.
Yep, and so far you are doing a good job of that.
Yep. She doesn't have to worry about aliens stealing human technology. They're like several hundred years behind them.
It's funny, actually, like, there's a records thing in one of, I think, 3's DLC where, like, it's a Turian talking to a human prisoner during, like, the First Contact War, and he's just holding, like, a magnum in one hand, and he's just like, you tried to kill me with this.
with this slug that throws
Basically,
a
they were
physical
going
thing
like,
at me.
this ancient fucking weapon.
Yep.
It was like looking at an antique, I bet.
Exactly. And, like, the soldier's just like, yeah, bullet's a bullet, it'll still kill you. And you can, like, you hear the Turian just kind of give a little chuckle, and he's like, you have a lot to learn. Pretty much that, like, I like your gall.
Yeah. The Turians have a interesting respect for humans in a
backhanded sort of way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Where is Tasari?
You fought pretty good for a race so far behind.
Oh, she's in the back of the med bay?
Yep. And yeah, exactly, Peyor. That is exactly it.
You know, with all the movie adaptations people like to do, I'm surprised they didn't try to grab this one.
Honestly, I'm kind
They
of
probably wouldn't do it justice.
No, definitely. That one guy who did Monster Hunter will grab him, then we'll make his wife star as FemShep.
How about no? How about we just boot him out the airlock and have him never touch another movie again?
Exactly. God, no.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not
like
really
her.
know much about your species when we first met,
really
Shepard.
good, honestly.
I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time, and Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me, or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
Yes, I was wondering when this would come up.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
I'm not sure what to say here.
Yeah, I remember getting to this point just being like, I didn't expect this.
I don't know. Is there anything awkward like it does in the fucking Witcher?
You mean is there like a Fade to Black scene?
No, as in no. It's not just that. And now this is funny. If you guys have played The Witcher, you'll probably have known this.
All right.
But here's the thing: if you go all out with all the major romance options, they all come together, and then they and then they leave him naked on the bed, tied to it.
Okay, so I'll tell you what it is. There is something similar with the two romance options in this one. If you try to romance both of them, and you tell them both that you're into both of them, they will eventually confront you before the final mission and be like, okay, you have to choose. You can be a total dumbass and say you choose both of them, and they'll both hate you for it. Or you can actually make a choice between one or the other, and the other will dislike you. Well, the one you choose likes you.
Quick question though: what is the point at which you considered going down that dialogue?
So this is one of the points, and just like you probably found.
What about Caden?
Caden, if you let him down early, like I believe you did in that last conversation.
I think he got excited.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Basically, if you keep telling them you just want to be friends, it'll cancel it. But I don't think it goes any further. If you say you're attracted to them, though, at any point, they will definitely latch onto it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering what the most interesting thing narratively is.
That isn't entirely a player choice thing, honestly.
But I'm assuming you can steer it onto the track whenever you want.
I do not actually know, but I assume you can. I have kind of planned out myself with this ahead of time each time I've played through, so I haven't really experimented too far. But that being said, like, Mass Effect 1 only has 2 romance options.
Depending on your gender, correct?
Yeah. If it's either Caden and / Ashley or Liara. There was ironically originally a plan to include Caden if you were male Shepard as well, but that was scrapped halfway through development.
I'm so annoyed about Garrus though. I wanted gay Garrus.
And that's what caused half the people to play a female character.
Yes, it did. Even fucking me. Fine, if I can't have Garrus that way, I have to do it this way then.
Yeah, they expanded a lot more with the love interests in 2, where it's just like, oh yeah, almost everyone and that is opposite gender.
Apparently, oh wait, guess what? Here's a little. Here, I looked up something, and here's on the wiki. It's a pretty funny thing. It says, Mass Effect. Commander Shepard has the option to pursue heterosexual romantic involvement with the human squad member, or a xenophilic one with either gender with the Asari squad, Liara. Regardless of gender, Shepard can also have a sexual encounter with Shaira.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
As part of a workaround for a programming issue, Mark Meer and Jennifer Hale voiced all the lines for both human romances in Mass Effect, even though the romances were intended to be exclusively heterosexual. As these voice lines remain in the game, Caden and Ashley can be romanced by same-sex Shepards through the use of save edits, although some of the dialogue options are missing, and Shepard will be addressed as a member of the opposite sex. Oh my god.
Just put the bag on, Shep.
That is funny.
That is hilarious.
Caden be like, keep the bag on, keep the bag on.
God, that is. Oh my gosh, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Wow. It should also be noted that your romance choice will be remembered through the
Games. Multiple.
Okay, quick question. Are all these characters present in each of them?
Let's see.
Rex doesn't, because he's then replaced with Grund.
So let's see. Some of them are not present in 2, but all do return in 3 that survive. And yes, there is potential for characters to die in certain spots.
Yeah, yes there are.
So that is why I use that word. Let's see. Yeah, Liara comes back into Eden/Ashley does come back into as well.
Nice.
So yeah, all the romance options do technically come back. Rex is out there, but he doesn't join your squad in 2 because he has other business.
Yeah.
And I believe Kane/Ashley is also the same with that in that regard. But yeah, each of them will remember your romance choice if you chose them or if you let them down.
Oh, the sex scenes basically freaked people out.
Oh,
I remember that. You remember that drama?
People were such pansies about that. Like, they don't go all the way, and so I consider it like, oh, big deal. They're about as soft.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Wow, let's hear us.
Yes, get tea. I've got some left in my pot if you want it. If you want some peppermint tea.
He is very
Oh, speaking of which, when are you going to move, if I may ask? Morgans.
What's going on?
You're moving?
When
we canceled that idea. After looking at everything, it just did not seem like it was us.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
have to go with the. I have to put caution forward first. As far as the hydrate thing, let me go ahead and get more tea.
That's good. Because I was literally about to send that out the package today. I was like, wait a second. Yes. I said I was going to, and then he was like, oh, I'm going to be moving. So I was like, oh, fuck. Yes, go get some tea.
have a love-hate relationship with green beans. I kind of like them. Yes. I did kind of like them, but like my family had this bad habit of making more than they should and then leaving them as leftovers, and they taste awful cold. Unfortunately, my family was lazy. So, one too many times of eating cold, like ice cold green beans, and yeah.
What sort of gulag were you in?
It definitely added to things, say
Yeah.
the least. Like, even broccoli wasn't that bad when we
Oh, I
ate it
hate broccoli.
leftovers. Yeah, most people do. I'm weird like that.
Broccoli and Brussels sprouts are like my most hated things that you get in like a roast.
Okay, I can't stand Brussels sprouts.
Then they'll be thrown into your face or something.
The right garlic powder makes eggs makes broccoli good, but Brussels sprouts, there's no saving those. Oh gee. Well, makes me think someday when I am properly settled and not feeling like there's a lot of stuff weighing down on me, I want to get into cooking again. There's a great cauliflower recipe that I want to actually try and remake someday. It probably made it a lot less healthy, but it was still really good.
Now the problem is when you have some green beans that have a woody stem.
Ooh, yeah. Yikes, no.
You wouldn't think they'd taste that good, but canned green beans aren't bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that would be great. I always had a fresh.
You know, one of the things I want to do if I ever get a house is make a guard going away from the.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, let's not get back into that. Manners, my dear Logans, manners.
Oh, god damn it.
He's gonna make me sound more dirty than I am over here. What are you doing? Sending me porn again?
No.
This is why I don't look at my Discord messages when I'm in a call. Wow.
I mean, sometimes I send it.
Oh god, excuse me.
You knew that word I mentioned, literally 5 seconds ago. That became with an M.
And I thought I gave you the postal address.
You gave me your link to your bloody Amazon thing at one point.
You pinned it, didn't you? No, you didn't.
I might have.
I mean, surely you can just search address in DMs? I would hope.
It was a while ago.
I mean, that's why the search.
Wah. Yeah. This is when you sent me that controller.
Yes, I think I ended up blending your name with your online name.
Oops. Oh, I hear Lysiris.
It's a cat butt.
A little kitty.
Not tail.
No. Oh, not the tail again.
Yes, the tail again.
One of these days I'm going to have it so I'll Neo, so if you go to bite my tail, the tail just disappears. Just...
You know, you shouldn't encourage him.
See, that's why you have a tail like... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Just pops like a balloon, just...
I don't bite. I just lightly just so to latch on, but not cause discomfort.
That
I might
my
dart
friend...
out for a brief moment to get some supplies from the local shop nearby.
Alright.
How long are you going to be streaming for, my dear Loggins?
Might be doing some Neos very soon. Hopefully. Also, here you go.
Getting close to time to raid.
There it is.
That
might be.
That's much better.
Yeah. I might just pop out when you do a thing then.
But I'll stay for a little bit longer anyway. Don't want to run away just yet. Yeah, I might not be able to do Neos though, as apparently a friend I haven't seen in a while is visiting this city. Well, I haven't seen them since they fucked off.
Aww.
Well, a lot of my old fur friends from this city have all moved out pretty much.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
Oh,
I knew
Felix,
it,
have you,
and I knew
played
you
the
felt
newer
it too.
Fire Emblems?
But does this not seem rather strange?
I have not played in games.
Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other
Oh,
a
no,
short
two
time.
tokens twos.
We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
So you did decide to go this route.
Why not? Fuck it. Actually, that's the wrong phrase.
These things never make sense.
Oh,
They
you're
just
gonna
happen
fuck
and
it
we get
alright.
swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Am I lagging?
Don't tell me a little danger
I
puts you off.
This is all a bit overwhelming.
Abort
I
on
am
my
not
end.
used to
Be right
this.
back.
I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Shepard.
Yeah, she's overwhelmed.
Okay. I just had to reconnect.
All I know is that the thing that would suck is in a long-term relationship, she kind of gets the short end of the stick.
In what way? I'm curious.
Here's the thing, if you get particularly attached to someone over that kind of long period...
Yeah.
That was actually a topic in one of the novels I read, a series by MCA Hogarth, where basically you had basically empathic psychics that can live over like near 1,000 years, finding the trouble and difficulty of falling in love with far shorter lived partners.
Yep. Yeah, the curse of old age.
I can recommend the books though; they are amazing.
Fair enough.
First of all, there's multiple ones involving in this universe that I'm referring to. Basically, all of them are by Miss Hogarth. She has essentially. So if you like a college bromance that is beautifully platonic and yet not in a really weird way, then things like Mind Touch is a good one to start with. and it's basically relationships between aliens.
Okay.
Then you have Earthrise, which is a thing about a spaceship captain who ends up falling in love with someone they were supposed to collect, as it were.
Okay.
And they also have some other ones featuring a shape-shifting dragon species, but those get very violent and can involve a certain R word, so I'm not going to go into that too deeply on stream.
Ooh.
But the writing in it is very good, but not for everyone.
Fair enough there.
So what was the last thing you heard from you before I had to disconnect earlier?
I don't remember.
Yeah, sorry.
I was asking you, Felix, if they.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
Yeah, his is mostly just like a quick quip, but even so.
But yeah, he doesn't really... I've already gone over all this stuff.
Yeah.
I have to go.
Also, in answer to your question, I have not played Engage, but I've played the ones before it.
What's your thoughts on Three Houses then?
I very much like it. My one complaint with it is that...
Just don't spoil anything.
No worries. Attempting to do every single path one after the next will absolutely burn you out of the game.
I can kind of guess why.
4 very long playthroughs is yikes.
You know, I had an interesting thought. I've been playing Persona 4 on my own. I was thinking if I decided to actually stream it, I'd do it as a second lap playthrough New Game Plus.
Interesting thought there.
Because it unlocks all sorts of interesting things you don't normally get.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go ahead and see who is streaming. Yeah.
Alright.
Wow.
Yes, exactly.
And I have to do this just before.
Throwing things at me beans again. Naughty.
Throw things
Naughty.
And then hold the volley gently like hamburger.
Bad move. No cookie.
Deny me my cookie.
We can make the cookie disappear, though.
How dare you abscond with my cookie?
Oh God! Don't.
Yeah, just imagine waking up, walking into the kitchen, and finding that suddenly it's missing.
Yeah, I'm fine. It was just a loogie.
Okay.
Let's see, who we going to?
Go raid someone.
Someone's playing a Foxy Fluff game.
Ooh, which game?
They're playing.
Is it Tunic?
You know, I swear you basically follow all the same people I fucking do, you dork. I'ma bonk you, Lucerus.
Do it.
Alright, bonk.
Oi.
Get bonked, puss.
Yep. No, you.
It's a shame that we can't target the throw out my face thing to the various different people in the call instead.
I'm sure we could find some stupid thing to do with that.
Actually, is it the UK definition of bonk?
UK definition?
Because the UK definition of a bonk is very different, apparently.
Yeah, it's probably shagging, no doubt.
It's
Or
never
well,
worth a
is it masturbation or something?
Yes.
Oh jeez, that's just awkward, isn't it?
Of course.
Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and raid cute dork who's playing Tunic. You guys have fun. I'll see you next time. Here we go.
Yep.
Doodles, bitches.
And this time you didn't type in the wrong name.
Yeah, this time you
fuck
actually
you.
made